Hello, my friends. How are you doing? It's Vicky, and I'm back with, at long last, another album share, a completed album share. So I was kidding myself in February when I said that I was going to have, I planned to have 3 albums completed, just like I did in January. Nope, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. I guess life took over. I was still scrapbooking, but I was doing my usual thing where I just scrapbook whatever I want, wherever I want, and it wasn't in one album. So, then I had to force myself. I was so close to finishing this one. I had to force myself, even through some layouts that I found very boring, and you'll see they're done. I don't love them, but they're done. So, took my spine off as I always do, just so it doesn't wrinkle while I'm working through, because yes, I work in my album. And so this is another black one, which is miscellaneous everyday stuff. It is number 26 on my shelf, which means from 112, what does that leave me? 86 to go? Oh gosh. Anyway, that's okay. We can do this. So here we are. And I believe that this is the second page of an album that's already completed on my shelf. So that's fantastic. I love having consecutive albums. Very plain and very done. So this page I don't love, but I had to get it done. This was Marineland, and it's no longer this way. I don't even think it exists. I think it's there, but it's not even a thing anymore. But this was so cute when we went to see the bears and we were feeding them. And of course, with the stuff they allow you to feed them, not just random things. But they're so cute because I captured really cute little expressions, like that's cute mid-yawn, or he was yelling. I don't know what he was doing. This guy's saying hello to us. I don't know. They're so cute, but the water is so filthy and stinky. I felt kind of bad for them. But I did it that. Now that I'm looking at this, I feel like maybe I might do a triple layer of a lighter color, like the cream color, so you can actually see that title, because it's not showing up too well. In real life, it shows up better. On here, it doesn't, but I might just add a cream color layer on top. But I did my journaling on the tags, and they're hidden. So nice and neat layout with 12 pictures. Then I have here one day. This was actually, where's the date? September 24th. And it was still so hot that the kids wanted to play with the sprinkler outside. Sure, why not? These pages, so there's more. These pages are, are those simple stories ones that are already done. I didn't add this blue on top of that aqua, so they're already done like that, and I love them. I think they turned out pretty good on here. And I did a lot of peekaboos, lots and lots, and quite a bit of journaling too. So there's that. I didn't have enough photos for here, and I had said everything I needed to say, so I just backed it in a nice bright orange. And then I put on, sorry, I think this one is a little stuck. I put on these little tabs that I bought years ago. Remember I said I bought them and didn't know what the heck I'd want to use them for? Well, that's the perfect idea. So that's what I did there. And then I have these cute little tags that I just cut up and put a bow on. Oops. So that takes care of that. And now we're moving into fall. So this was the Thanksgiving long weekend. We went to Grandma and Grandpa's little farm. And I had this in a Simple Stories package. It just looked so cute to me, so I stuck it in one of these little, 5x7, I think, pockets, and just added it. I mean, I don't need it to have a finished layout, but I like it. Just adds a little something. I like all these little additions like that. So that's a very, very simple page. You can tell I did it ages ago because it is my usual linear look. And then this too, I did not change anything on this. I left it as it was when I did it in 2017, or whenever I worked on it. It might have been 2020, who knows? And again, I will say what I say all the time. I did way too many pages, too many layouts of one event. I would never, ever dream of doing that again. That's just ridiculous. But again, I did not tear these ones. I left them and I just carried on knowing I won't be doing that again. Problem is there's too many cute pictures. That's the problem. So what can I say? Everybody looks so cute, cute little animals. I had to document it all, didn't I? And I'm glad I have this because they don't have that little farm anymore. There's no animals there that I know of. So here's another layout. I like the layout, but it was a little boring, so I just added a tag, and I did not journal on this. This one's adhered. And then another one. Wow, more and more and more. So I did this layout. I didn't touch anything on it. I left it as it was when I did it years ago. I love the colors, that's for sure. I love the fall colors. And then this, so you know this, oh wait. Oh, no. Wait, let me back up. I had some more photos. Remember these little mini books within my layouts? I had some more and I just didn't want to do another full layout. So I have hole punched them in 2 spots and added a little ribbon, turned it into a bow, and then I adhere them back to back. I did some journaling here about Anthony, more pictures, mainly Anthony photos. Let's see, like that, him being either attacked or kissed by that goat. I don't know. So cute. And that. And there you go. So I'll tuck that back in here. I love doing this. And I think people often ask, I see on the Facebook groups, what do you guys do with your extra pictures that you don't scrapbook? I would suggest this as a solution. I mean, I'm fine with throwing them out if I don't need them. I'm really okay with that. I wasn't years ago, but I am now. But I think this is a cool little idea. Why not? You already have them. Punch a hole. Everybody has a ribbon, and then just tuck it in there somewhere. Here's that layout again. That's easy as pie. Nothing to it. But you get yourself 12 photos on a double page spread. I am all for that. This one's kind of cute, I guess. It's light and fun with these little gnomes. But I did not need this many of this event. At all. Oh, goodness, more. I guess the only thing to point out here, I had these, can you even see how they're dimensional? I popped some dimensional stickers on top of these already, like printed acorns. I think these are from Michael's, I think. Don't quote me on that. But the paper, I think, is Simple Stories or Echo Park. But look, they fit perfectly. And then my little wooden, these guys, little wooden owls. That's all that I added to this layout. But it was already completed, so I just added them. This I already had on these little acorns. Another one and another one. What am I doing? What? Why? Oh my gosh. So anyway, these were done. The photos were done, and I just needed to embellish. So I just looked around my stash, and I found this. I thought it worked. That. These little bees popped up. These old flowers, and I don't know. That's all I did, and I believe... Oh no, there's no journaling on that. I just added this as a little embellishment. So again, 2 freaking many photos of the same event. Oh, this is a fun thing to do when you fold over your paper, as long as it matches nicely on the back, and then staple it. I like that. And good heavens, here we go again. Yet another. Like this, I love my albums, but I don't love that I have half the freaking album is one day we spent somewhere, which wasn't even, like, it wasn't a vacation. It was just family, which is great, but holy cow, do I have a lot. Enough. But it is a fun page, and I do like that I have these photos. That takes us to yet another page of the same freaking event. So again, 12 pictures with my grid layout. I focused on all the cats here. Oh my gosh. And then I wonder, why am I so behind? Okay, finally, that day after 55,000 layouts is done. And now we are at October 22nd, so a couple weeks later, at a farm that we just enjoyed so much. I don't think it even exists anymore. But that was fun, a day we spent there. I love the fall. I've said this before. I love the fall. I love farms. I love all the fall events so much. Oh, my favorite. Then this, again, those beautiful fall colors, a few embellishments. I realize that you can't really see this. It says Hello Fall. I was going to mount, I might, but I might not. I was going to maybe mount it on cream colored paper, or I just might leave it. Maybe I'll just leave it. I can't. I don't have time. Sorry, done. This one's cute because I like the paper and the pictures, of course, but I like sometimes putting down a frame on a particular picture and then kind of decorating around it. So that's what I did there. This blends right into the paper too. So not the best embellishments, but it's done. The story is told and I can move on with my life, right? Ugh, here's more. So this is very similar to the one I just showed at Grandpa's with like the same kind of layout look almost. And the folded down paper. I guess I like it and I'm glad it's done. Big time. And then I have this. I don't know. It's okay. It's done. Oh my gosh. And I love this one. I like that layout style. I think I'm going to try this again. As you can see through this album, I've done this a lot where I kind of end it and then embellish at the end instead of going all the way with my photos. But it's cute. I like the paper and I like the picture. So yay. If you have any questions, by the way, as I go through, let me know. I mean, I won't probably remember what I used, and a lot of what I used is so old that I probably won't see it again, but you can ask, I can try. So now we're at, obviously, Halloween, which was a couple weeks after the other one, and I did a lot of this for the photos that I did not want front and center. There's Juliana getting ready, the makeup she used, what was hanging on our mailbox, the candies they got, like that. A couple of jack-o'-lanterns on our trick-or-treating journey. Oh, and I have some here too, so let's see. Oh yeah, I told, where did I journal? I journaled here. I think I journaled on the next page about this stuff. So this is one of our neighbor families, and we really liked his glow stick man, whatever they called it, costume. That was really cute. So I took pictures of that, journaled about that. Journaled about how we leave out candy so we can all go walk together. So help yourself. I think, what did we write here? Please help yourself, but leave some for others. Happy Halloween. Don't be greedy. We're watching you, that kind of thing. So that's that. And then I have this one where I journaled on the two tags. So they really do serve two purposes. These tags are decorative, but they're also absolutely wonderful for hidden journaling. And I didn't have to hide, oh, hold on, there. I didn't have to hide any journaling. It's not something private that I'm writing, but the fact that they're there and it's journaled and there's no words on my page maybe taking away from the look, that's perfect. I like that. So here's me and Juliana. I did them upwards this time. Some gross barfing pumpkin. And then, oh, yeah, there's another one. Me and Anthony. There's Dave with one of the neighbor's kids. And then what else flips? Oh, this does. Another kid. My guys. This doesn't flip. This does. And then a little bit more here. That's the neighbor family. So more journaling here, and I like it. I actually, when you're doing your page, you know how your eye, you try to do it so it's pleasing to the eye? I like that he's wearing this bright yellow in both of these, and it kind of pulls the pages together. If I put them on the same page, I think it would have left the other page kind of empty, you know what I mean? So that's just a kind of little design thing that you can think of when you're putting your pages together. If there's a color or something in particular that's the same in 2 photos, only 2 photos. It's kind of nice to spread them across the 2 pages if you do double pagers. Okay, so that takes care of the fall and Halloween. Now we're back to Grandpa's for, to visit him before his surgery, so November. This is a nice soft page. Juliana's coat certainly stands out, so I didn't really need to focus like with that really bright pink on my paper. I just kind of wanted to soften it, and that's what I did. I like that. So that's just a plain old winter paper, like winter layout, I should say. I like this one. I like this one. And I don't often do this, but I kind of like the 4 like narrow photos instead of the usual 3, which are just under 4 inches across. I like this. So when I can do that, I certainly will. So there's that. And then, oops, another grid, a little bit with the cats, a little bit with the kids. So that, and then another one, the boys were just playing. I think in retrospect, if I were to be doing this again, I would have put these either behind flip-flops or not flip-flops. I use peekaboos. I always forget. Peekaboos are the creative memory name. Flip-flops are close to my heart, and close to my heart is gone. Stampin' Up! Is doing them now, but I mainly use peekaboos from my beloved creative memories. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I would have done these particular pictures either as a little booklet tucked in or behind, like maybe behind these photos, but done. I'm not redoing, so they're finished. Yay. Now, where are we? Monday the 13th. So that was just after we visited Grandpa. We were playing in our yard. So check this out. They had snow up north and we did not. So that's more fall. Looks funny with winter in between and then fall again, but that's just because we were in 2 different locations. They live a couple hours away from us, north-ish. So in the backyard, I love these hats that the kids had. I think I mentioned in one of my videos, there was a store that, a mall that my mom and I used to go to when the kids were little, that had all these handmade hats that were super expensive, but we couldn't resist. So that lasted him and her a few years. She had one too. Oh, this is another one that looks like the others. But the perfect way to use your 6x6 or 8x8 or 6x8 or whatever the packages are now of the paper, pattern paper. So I enjoy that. Good heavens, here we are again with more of that day. Is that the same day? Yeah. Yep. Wow. Wow. So very minimal, and I like that. And again, here's that look again. So not the look again, but that like design, whatever you would call it. Pink. The only 2 pictures where she's in the pink, I put them in the middle just to make it balanced, I guess. Believe me, I'm no artist or graphic designer or anything like that. I just do what feels good to my eyes. Okay, finally, then we get into Christmas. And I had mentioned before, as much as I love Christmas, I don't love scrapbooking Christmas. I don't know why I struggle. But I printed these photos on my Canon selfie because I didn't have them printed. So I finished this. I forced myself to do it. And I didn't want to use the colors in the picture because the purple and blue and gray and pink are kind of what stands out. The only color I really used is this backer of gray plaid, just to kind of, I don't know, ground everything. And then I popped it with the bright red and the bright green. And this is different. I made a mistake of cutting too close when I did my border, the green here. So I used that as a design element. I cut the other one like that too. So instead of like a perfect square with the green around, it's just like flush to the bottom of the page. So it was a mistake, but I like the way it turned out. And then I just used these tags. I think I bought these ages ago. I even want to say Target when it was here in Canada. Christmas tags. So I adhered them. I put the sparkly green into the these ornaments that Kathy had cut for me years ago. Those were the last of them. I had She cut me several, so I used them before, but that's what I did. A little bit of these just green half circles cut out so it matches the green behind here. A journal tag, that's it. Oh, that's it, but also I have my peekaboos. I have quite a few because that's scrapping smart for me. So I didn't have to spread it across 47 pages. There we go. Cute pictures. Of course I wanted them, but I did not need so many pages. So that's it, literally. Christmas, this was Christmas Eve at my parents'. Dave was sick. I journaled about that. He had some kind of flu. So I took the kids, and then boy, oh boy, was it terrible on the way home. It was fine when we left there. 5 minutes into our drive, it was the frickin' craziest blizzard. I was praying the whole way through to get home safe. I could barely see. We were going to turn around and just sleep there, but I just really didn't want to do that. I didn't want Dave alone on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, so we just went through with just praying the entire time. I was clenching the steering wheel. It was horrible. I can't even. And then when we got near our street, I just slid and hit the curb, like popped up onto the curb. It was that bad. But we made it safe and sound, thank God. So this was Christmas Eve day, and this was Christmas Christmas Eve. And we let the kids open a few presents. So I like this layout. This was fun. I really, really like the way this turned out. I just finished it yesterday or the day before. So again, my peekaboos, I have a lot more photos. I have a lot of journaling. So I was talking about when school ended, where Anthony went, blah, blah, blah. I had a birthday party, Star Wars at Cineplex. We were invited to the neighbor's party. We couldn't go because Dave was sick. And then these are all journaled on too, every one of them. So I tuck them in, and I'm not gonna glue them obviously, but once the page protector's on, those should be okay. And guess what? Look how thick the album is. That is another completed album. And now I have already started, not finished, but I've already started the layout for the new book that's going to come right after. So I don't know if I'm going to put this page in here or if I'm going to just use this as my first page of the other album. I don't know. My albums are very chunky and heavy, so I got to watch out. I don't want anybody pulling their back when they grab one of these off the shelf to look at, but I like them chunky. I like them big. I like ribbons hanging out. That's my jam. That's it, guys. I'm so, so happy. I don't even know if I'm going to have another album done this month, but there's my one, and it's middle of March, and I'm very late. So I'm going to keep scrapping. I'm going to keep trying to get rid of stuff in my room and organize that. And I also have to do like housework and feed the family. So there's all that. Oh, and I do have a job, so I have to work. All that combined makes it a little challenging, but I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy I have this done. It is going on my shelf as soon as I finish this video, and it can be there for anybody who wants to look through it. That's it for now, guys. Ciao. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.